Hope you are doing well. God bless you. We have a topic today to discuss. A question, but we'll read the topic first. I will wait maybe a few minutes to see people that are joining in. And the question says, who to be, dear Amaka Glorious, who to be trusted? My best friend for 15 years in Europe is blackmailing me because of my past. So we'll talk about trust before people will call in for their suggestion or just text in the suggestion. But a few people can call in and give their own suggestion. I'll put it in the speaker and everyone will hear their own suggestion. As I said earlier, what I discuss in my channel is about my own suggestion, and people that call in or send in their own suggestion is just our own. It's just to encourage each other. We'll say our own opinion, what we think that is good. Good morning, ma. God bless you. So before, let me share it first in my Instagram page, and I want people to join now so that we'll discuss. We'll have other people's opinions about this. I just shared it. If anyone that can join us now, let's do justice to this. Done. Sorry, mommy, I'm trying to share it. From what mommy first of all, I will talk about what is trust. Trust, because it's like when trust, if we don't know what is trusting each other, building up trust, we won't know what is like someone who do we trust. Because trust is having trustworthy people are when you constantly have trust on someone, in case of you are relating with that person and you can see that the person is consistent and in his word, his actions, the thing relating to other people, the person is not too minded, like telling you A and doing B. Trustworthy is when you are worthy, when people can just say, oh, she can do this, he can do this. That is being trustworthy. People can depend on you. People can know that you are reliable, you are responsible, you are accountable, you are respectful, when you're a man of your word, and you are very real, being genuine, that when people say they can trust you on this, they can count on you on this, that people can just relate to that oh, this person, when she said this, it is this. So, and then taking that into consideration, it depends on how you are relating to people before you know if actually the person can be trusted, or if the person can, how will I trust this person, what level or area you can trust someone. Because some people, they will be so friendly to you, so will be nice to you, but in so many ways you will think that you trust them. Because I want to share a life story that happened in one of the African country, and that story is real life. They are talking about community in one of the African country. The community were doing well. Everything they do in that community, they are succeeding. All of them are rich. Their fruits, their plantation, whatever they do is they succeed. their farm, those that are farming, their farm is so it come out very nice, and end of the day they increase, they multiply. Everyone in that community, they are so rich, and people other community are envying them. Say, oh, how is it that you guys are doing well? What is the secret? They don't tell other people their secret. They just keep their secret, and they are doing things together, prospering from grace to grace, and people see that town as one of the community that people are envying because they do well. When you talk of money, when you talk of farm, we talk of everything, the community has it. And this continue, and the other community around them, they say, oh, why is it that this community, they are doing well? They don't want to tell anybody, leak their secrets. They are farming, we are farming. They have industry, we have industry. They are doing this, they are doing, but their own is increasing, their own is multiplying. What is the secret? So they try so many ways to see the secret of this community, but no avail. So they had a meeting and say, okay, we have to send someone just sacrifice and say, okay, I have to go to that community that is doing well and stay there and know the secret of what is going on. This guy left their own community and came as a stranger. The community that is doing well, not knowing that this guy is being sent to spy them. He came as a good guy, as a stranger from nowhere. He doesn't want to talk about his where he's coming from. He served the community. He's doing everything. He's a stranger though, but he served in everything they want him to do. He do it. He's so related. He is so in love with the community that he do things, participate as if he's a member of the community. And the head of the community, the chief, say, oh, you have not told us where you've been with us for some time now. You didn't tell us where we came from. He said, oh, my where I come from, I don't have anybody. That's why I came to take you guys as my family. And the chief, the main chief, is not even an ordinary person, revealed the secret and say, look at the source of our aim. Look at the source, how God has been blessing us. Look at how we've been making things and is prospering. Both people that are farming, look at what we do. Every member of this community, look at what we do. And the chief revealed to him that for them to be rich, that they go through, there's a stream they have, there's a stick they put there to cross the stream. And the chief revealed this to the guy, and the guy said, wow, hey, God has been faithful to you people. You are God, oh, this is nice, oh, I've not seen this kind of thing. Not knowing that he didn't know that that the guy is not genuine, but the guy has stayed with them, played a good role, be helping the community, playing that he is thinking that people are thinking he is the best among the best. And then what next? The guy just left the community and went to his own community and tell them the secret. Look at how these people are making it. Oh, look at what they are doing. Oh, they are using stick to pass the stream of richness. And these people came. Why these people are relaxing? They don't know now. These people came and went and took that stick to pass the stream, and they destroyed everything. And the chief was saying, everything started falling. All the community, their things started falling down. Instead of them progressing, they are no more progressing. Their farm is no more fertile. Their industries, all the things they have started coming down. And the chief said, wow, what is it? And when they found out, they said, wow, this guy has been with them, claiming to be a genuine person, claiming to be in love with the community, claiming to want to support the community. And they throw the main head of the community just expose their secret. That will tell you that sometimes we don't have to trust. It's not that when somebody is close to you and when somebody is showing genuinely, you don't know the heart of any man. So somebody can come and claim to be real, and then you don't know. He may be spying you. He may want to pull you down. He may want to so many things. So in my own suggestion, I say this trust is very, 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 very sensitive issue. You have to think, who do you trust? Because in definition it says someone that is responsible, someone that is caring, someone that is consistent. But this particular story, when I had this story, I say, when this question came in, I say I will use this question to share this. Because you can be saying, oh, I have to trust this, this person is good, the guy claimed to be good, the guy was helping the community, the guy was involved in everything, and once the secret was revealed to him, he went to his own community to tell them, look at what made these people to be fertile, look at what made them to be rich, and they came to practice the same thing, and everything fell down, and the chief was just crying, lamenting, say, why did I do this? Why did I give up? Why did I give our own? Because it's sort of like their secret. It's sort of secret to them. You understand? It's sort of secret what they have, what they've been holding on, what they're making them, that thing has been making them to be rich, and he gave it out, and everything scattered. So in life, you have to be careful who to trust. In life, it's not that someone is coming to you playing good, you don't know the heart. Someone can be playing good. Even among families, among friends, so people can be playing good, but you don't know. You can't tell the heart of any man. The heart is so deceitful. You can say, oh, I am good, I like you, I want to support you, but inside the person, you don't know what the person is thinking about. Maybe the person wants his own, what he or she will gain from you, and once the person gain it from you, he will just leave. That is what happened to this community. The guy came in to support them, being real, being genuine, claiming to be genuine, but all he wanted is the secret of this community. So in life, we have to be careful. Just put in your suggestion, or you can call in and I'll put in speaker, you put in your suggestion. The question is, who to be trusted? My best friend for 15 years in Europe is blackmailing me because of my past. Discuss. So that's why I started with this issue of trust. You understand? Because if you don't know who are you to trust, even where somebody has showed every characteristics of trusting, being consistent, showing, how will you trust the person? You understand? Where the person can fail tomorrow, the person can just give up tomorrow and just come to the back and just all the trust, and just within 1 minute, maybe anything that happened, the person will just take the whole trust you've given unto him and just destroy it in one day. So we have to be careful who we trust. I may be pretending to be humble, loyal to you, humble, real, gentle, genuine to you. Do you know my heart? So that's what you want to have. Who nobody can tell you who to be trusted, because it's a very, very difficult one. You can claim to trust someone, but when things happen, then you will know if the person is to be trusted. You can claim to trust someone, you eat in the same plate, but how will you? It's you that will decide when things happen. In case life situation, things happen in one way or the other, how will the person support you, being able to know that, oh, I trusted this person, not mainly because of this thing that happened. What will happen? The person can say, oh, mommy, I'm trying to read what you said. He said, without trust, relationship will not last. Yes, trust is one of the continuous in any what. Mommy is so relationship. Without two people comfortably, mommy is so small, but trust is when two of you have to build it, right? But most cases is very hard. We have to be careful who we trust. Nobody can tell me who to be trust. Amaka Glorious, who to be trusted. Human being is human being. They can change at any. The heart is so deceitful. Human being can change at any level, any time. Please, why you coming? Just give me a thumb up. Make sure you thumb up and comment. Let me know you are here. Just thumb up. So human being can change at any level, at any time. Don't say this person is perfect. This person is this person is so. No, people, unless somebody that has conscience and the fear of God, I can say that conscience and fear of God. There are some people, you push them, even if there's any disagreement or anything, they want to trust it, to calm down and take it easy. But there are some, if with everything, if once there's any slight disagreement, they want to expose the secret you've given them. They want to, maybe things you share together, because you say you've known a friend, your best friend in Europe for 15 years, and he's blackmailing you. I don't know what happened. I don't know, because he didn't explain what happened. I don't know what happened, but this will show us that nobody to be trusted. It's only God. Put your trust in God. And when you put your trust in God, God will bring people that have the fear of God and have conscience close to you. Call those people. Just value those people as your friend. So, but if you are waiting for somebody to tell you who to be trusted, it's hard, because somebody you trusted today may change tomorrow. Somebody you see genuine today, you don't know what the person have behind them. Like there's a clip that was going around in social media. I saw yesterday. The guy was a gate man. The man said he employed the guy from a real security agent, normal thing. He did normal thing, a houseboy, and the boy planned to kill him, kill the wife, kill them, and sell the property. So that will show you who are you to trust. And this guy must have come in for them to give the guy a key to open where they rent, to show you that the guy has start building the trust. The guy was building the trust. That's why they were able to give the guy key to show people the property they are renting. And the heart is planning to kill them. So the trust, the only way to repair broken trust is to get the bottom of the issue. Yes, mommy, thank you for the suggestion. For me, trust no one. The heart of man is deceitful. Thank you, my heroes. Thank you. Just give me a thumb up and just comment. All I'm talking today is about discussing my questions. I've got a lot of questions, but this one is who to be trusted. And my and the question go, who, dear Amaka Glorious, who to be trusted? My best friend for 15 years in Europe is blackmailing me because of my past. So you say, from all these things, you say, who are you? Who are you to be trusted? You can be eating sweets, sugar, honey, traveling together. Anything can make the person to change. The person can change at any time. The person can change unless you put your trust in God. God is the only one that will not fail you. And you ask God to bring good friends to you, people that can be trusted. But telling me there's nobody is perfect, nobody, no hearts. People can be, most times, what causes all this is envy, because we human beings, we are full of envy nature. You know, envy. Maybe you think the person is doing well, or the person is married and you are not married, or you guys, both of you have past in Europe, and the person is settling down, doing well, and you are not doing. Then you are blackmailing the person. So that's why I say, who are you to trust? Who are you? Just trust God. Trust God. Anyone that don't have conscience, they don't care. People that don't have conscience, all they think is how to destroy people, how to bring you down. But someone that has conscience, he will know that if I do this to you, what will happen to me? And moreover, if I'm believing I'm talking to a Christian, if you have a past, okay, call is coming in. Hello, thanks for calling in. Can you share your, I hope you are following, can you share your suggestion about who to be trusted?
Yes, Amaka Glorious.
Yeah, God bless you.
Talk you're having.
Yeah.
Just like you said.
Yeah.
No one should trust anybody.
Yeah.
And for the religious ones amongst us, we should only trust God.
Yes.
And if you've been unfortunate to be disappointed, just like the young lady who we've been hearing her story. Yeah. Just have to pick up your pieces, learn from that mistake, and move on. Yeah. There's something called karma. Yeah. Whatever you do, good or bad, it always comes back to hurt you. Yeah. So you never be too upset that this person has done what they've done to her. Yeah. Just pick up her pieces. It is hurtful because you trusted the person. Yeah. And they did this to you. Yeah. But just, it's not the end of the world. And that person will get their own comeuppance. Yeah. Get their karma one day. Yeah. But she just needs to go on with her life. Yeah. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for your suggestion. Thank you. Yeah, as the caller said, unless we that are Christians, we trust God and ask for
God to give us people to be trusted, you understand. But if someone has failed you and want to blackmail you because of your past, somebody you've known for 15 years in Europe and is blackmailing you, just let it go. Just give it. If he does that, because I believe as a Christian, if you have past, no Christian without, according to Pastor P, I'm quoting him now, no Christian without a past, no sinner without a future. So if there's nobody that will claim that he has not sinned. We all have sinned and come short of his glory. So if I've done wrong and I turn around and start doing good, and then somebody will come back because of that past and start using it to haunt me or blackmail me, maybe now I don't know what you are doing now, maybe you are now living a good life, or you are married or whatever, for the person to be blackmailing you, just let it go. Hand the person over to God and God will sort the person out. There is no Christianity without a past, and there is no sinner without a future. Whatever bad you are doing, God, just know that if you turn back to God, God will forgive you. So forget about what people are saying about your past. If you are listening to this or you are watching later, the person that sent this message, just know that God, your past is your past. You are now, if you're a Christian, you are now in Christ. Just hold on to the future. Hold on to God's word and forget about anything that anybody has done to hurt you. Hi, see media. Let me read your comment. It's not easy to find the person you can trust. That is, yes, my dear. Even blood relations cannot be trusted. Thank you so much, see media. No human is without a past. The different level, yes, thank you so much for your suggestion. Yes, that's what we are saying. We all are going, because nobody, it takes the grace of God. Just put your trust in God. Don't be hurt if someone is blackmailing you about your past. God knows your past, and now you are in the future. I hope your past is your past. So don't let the person tell the whole world. God knows that if you are doing bad and you turn away from your evil way, God said he will forgive you. So if you are doing bad and the person knows, both of you, or you are doing bad, he knows, and you turn back to God and you're doing the right thing and the person is hurting you, now the person is intimidating you, blackmailing you because of your past, just let the God. Nature, as my caller said, nature will answer for you. Let nature take control. Just hold on to God. You are not to be trusted. No man, even as we are saying now, the heart, I may claim to love you today, but the way I love you, do you love me the same, to share the same thing? Oh, my sister, my brother, my love, my this. Will you share the same pain? Will you share the same, your problem? Will it be my problem? When it comes to doing things, that is trust. Oh, this person has gone extra mile to do this for me. Can I be able to do that? That is sharing. That is two people understanding each other with the fear of God. So, yes, the present is very important than the past. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. So all these things, please, if you are hearing this now, if you are watching now or you watch it later, for this question, just leave everything to God's hands. Leave everything. God knows, only God knows your past. Only God knows your future, where you are walking to. Forget about someone blackmailing you about your past. Whatever it is, if you've given your life, if you say, God, I don't want to go back to that old ways, God knows. Just forget about it. If the person wants to pull you down or anything, God will pull the person down. Just surrender, hold on to God. Trust God and trust no man. Know yourself. That's why at times I used to say conscience, our conscience, that is our God is in our conscience. Our conscience is what will judge us in all we do. If you have a good conscience, you won't plan to do evil for someone. Even if there's any misunderstanding, you find a way to two of you to talk it out. Oh, I don't like what you did. I don't like this way. And you move on. I'll be happy for you to call me and say, oh, this thing you did is not good. Well, you should have done it this way. I will say, oh, I'm sorry. You just talk things over, and you still, nobody's above mistake and nobody's above correction, and you still work things out. Now where blackmail will come in the sense that maybe there's something that is hurting you, and you start, instead of discussing with the person, you start by biting or gossiping at the back, and maybe somebody will give you wrong advice. You know her past, you know his past. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? And which is not, most times, anything you do, it will come back to you, as our caller say. And I've read most of these suggestions here. Nobody, no man is perfect, and no righteous man, no Christianity will take a pass. You can be saying you are born into a Christian home, but there are some lives before Christ take over your life. There's some life you've lived. There are some things you've done that does not please God. It's for you to just say, God, I let go. I want to live for you. I start living a new life. God will take over your life. I start living a new life. So if somebody say, if the person is living in sin and turn to God, start doing the right thing. Maybe the person is stealing, killing, doing all sorts of things, and now surrender to God. Who are you to condemn the person? Who are you to blackmail the person? Who are you to judge the person? We all are under God. It's God that He knows the right, and He knows everyone. He knows the heart of every man. You can say that I'm righteous, I'm doing the right thing. What are you doing hidden? It's only God that sees. So that this trust is a big thing, and is very, is something that everyone has to think about. God, think about your conscience before you think about, who do I trust? Who do I share things secret with? Secrets are maybe that person that knows your past. Who do I share things with? Who do I share my pain with? Who do I share my joy with? It all comprises everything, because you can share your joy with someone and the person is not happy. That is another thing. You can be thinking, the person is my friend because we eat together, we pray together, we do things together, we work together, we are futures, we are running towards the same thing together. And the person, you don't know the person's mind. The person will be planning evil to put you down. So all these things, we have to think about that. We have to think about who do I think I am? What heart do I have a conscience? Can I be trusted by someone? Can someone trust me? And can I trust someone? How can you build a relationship that will make you to trust someone and that person will trust you? It's only with God. It's only with God. And no one to boast that you have the power or you have the strength, because the mind, one day they will tell you, that person you trusted did this or said this about you, without you even confirming. You say one blaspheming, say one thing, you will say like this, that even anybody that's around you will say, what kind of person is this? So all these things is that in life we have to be humble, we have to be calm. Even when you have a good friend that you trusted and you had anything, or you feel that this thing is not going well, just as mommy said, you call the person, sit down, talk over it and move on. That is life. We'll move on, we'll learn, we'll correct each other, we share things, but our only trust is in God. He is the one that will uphold you. If someone is hurting you, if you feel that someone is blackmailing you, if you feel that you trusted someone and the person failed you, you just hold on to God. You just let go and hold on to God. And I don't know what else to advise you. And just like that story I shared, because they trusted, the guy came to that city and they trusted him. He partake in everything they're doing in that community. And even the chief, not even small common person, the chief of the community is the one that says, look at what we do, look at what we do. That's for all the people in this community, what we do to be wealthy. That is what we do, and things are moving. Look at our farm, look at our industry, look at everything. This is the stream that will pass. And not knowing that he's revealing it to somebody that came to sabotage them, somebody that came to, spy the community, to know why he has volunteered himself, had a meeting, come to destroy them, to know why is it that they are doing well. And he became part of the community, does everything, for you to get close of the chief of the community, shows that the community, everybody has known you, but not knowing that he is there to get the secret of the community, and that destroyed the community. Once they did it, he went back to his own community and they came to do that, and he destroyed the progress and the wealth, everything destroyed, because they did it. God has given it that promises, like that thing to that community. That is what helped them to prosper. And when that external one came, they brought their people and they did it. They destroyed the whole thing. So in all things, we have to be careful who we trust. Who you trust, you have to be careful. You trust no man except God. You trust no man except God. You trust no man. We don't trust anyone. I have a suggestion here. A man or woman, his word. You can, it says, someone that is straight. You have to trust someone that is straight. You need to be careful who you share your past with, and because the heart of a man is deceitful. Trust no one, but trust yourself and God. Yeah, thank you for your suggestion. I don't know if you are still there. Thank you for all your texts and suggestions. God bless you all for your support. And if you feel that someone is blackmailing you because of your past, just hold on to God and let go. It's not easy, as our caller said, it's not easy, but just hold on to God and know that He has the final say. Just trust Him, do the right thing. Just do the right thing. He will speak for you. He will take control. So anybody that wants to hurt you for your past, God, he has past too. He's not righteous. He's not the best man. He's not the best woman. He will come back to him or her. Whatever you do will come back to you. That is life. I believe in law of nature. Thank God my caller said it. I believe in law of nature. If you do good, it come back to you. If you do bad, it's come back to you. So thank you all for joining me today. God bless you. We'll discuss. I want to be keeping it short. We'll discuss on Saturday about another question. So he says, trust, like what I jotted down here. We should never trust anyone, because all human beings, both man, woman, possesses envy, and we are born with competitive spirit. This world is full of competition. So no one know himself better than the other. It is better for you to believe yourself, believe God, and believe God, believe yourself, and be positive. Only God knows who is who. Only God knows who is who. So putting your trust in man, they will fail you. You don't put your trust in man. You put your trust in God. He's the one that will never fail you. And we all have a spirit of, envy. It can pop in. Unless you are rooted in God, then you'll be happy for someone. If you are not rooted in God, you won't be happy for someone. That envy spirit will be in you. But if you are rooted in God, you'll be happy for someone. Because it's jealousy that will want you to blackmail someone, maybe of his past or her past. So but if you are rooted in God, that envy spirit in human sense will not, that Holy Spirit will calm it down. You'll be happy for someone, not when you see somebody progressing, you are envy. Common things we do, you see people envy, common things that won't take anything. You are making your money for your own family. I'm making for my, nobody's giving anyone £1. But you see people, they still envy. It doesn't. So but it's the world we are living in. We are the nature of human being. So there's nobody to be trusted. It's only God. So if you are listening to this, your question is just let the person think he will blackmail you, it will come back to him or her. Just do the right thing. Focus on God and trust no man. Trust only God. And God will bring people that have conscience. If you yourself, you have conscience, you can be trusted. God can give you people that have conscience that can trust you, and you will trust them. But all these things you need to still communicate, being able that when somebody hurts you, talk to the person, let go, discuss things over, and your relationship you can still trust them and communicate with them with the word, with the fear of God. It's not everybody that can stand things. At times you say you have secret, or somebody know your past, but one day the person will just turn around and say, "Oh, I know everything about you. I can do this. Your past, you did this, you did this, you did this." Where God has forgiven you, who is man to talk when God has not spoken? So dear, God bless you, and I hope this will bring peace and calm to your spirits. Whatever the person is trying to do, blackmail you or what, let go. God is there watching. If he blackmail you for your past, maybe the things you did in the past and you're not doing it again, God is there. God will expose him or her too. What he thinks that he has done to you, if you do bad to someone, it will come back to you. That is what I normally say. God bless you all. May the Lord bless you and your family. Keep shining. May God, Lord, be with you. May his face shine upon you and your family. Thank you for your support. God bless you all. and may you keep winning, and join me on Saturday. Bless you. I have more questions. If you still have questions, you can just go to Amaka Glorious Official, and there's an email there. Just drop in your email there, or you can send it on Amaka Glorious Facebook, any of the social network. There's an email there, so they will get their question and we'll talk about it. We'll give our own suggestion.